camera is gonna be on the ground. I'm so sorry. I don't have any of my gear since the van is in the shop. But we're just gonna do leash work, same as the other day. The only difference is she's on the short leash. Again, mostly because I don't have my long line with me. However, she's doing pretty well on the short leash. So I'm going to get her out of the car and get us moving. 1 second. Now, this is much easier for me because of the walk that we just did first. So I've made it much easier on myself. Good girl. Come on. Good. Good job. I don't have treats today. Again, I don't have anything today. Let me see if I can. So something else that you can try doing or play around with is anytime you come across like a bench or something, you could play around with sitting and having her practice calm observation, because I feel like she's a dog that is going to be super into the environment. And with dogs like that, I practice, can we sit and calmly watch the world go by? I'm waiting for her to get rid of this leash tension. So I think that's also something that I would do with her on a walk or something. Just sit, and then once she sits down or even lays down is when we move on. Come on, Ellie. Good girl. Good job. What's up? Good girl. That was great. She actually turned with me that time. That was nice. Now again, this would not look like this if I hadn't have taken her on that explore walk first. This would be a lot messier. Good job. But even like from day 1 to now, she's doing really well. But notice how I just wait her out. I'm not like yanking her around. I'm not like, hurry up, let's go. I'm just waiting her out. And if it's taking a while, I might lean back a little bit, or I might say, Ellie, let's go. Good girl. I wanted to play around with turning with her on the inside of the turn versus the outside. And the first time I tried it, she just fully walked away, but just now that was a good one. Come on. So I'm still giving her the full length of the leash, even though it's a shorter leash. So I'm gonna explain. Part of the reason that I decided to do an explore walk first was because we're working in a cul-de-sac, and I know know that like working for an hour just doing circles is a big ask for the dog. Yeah. So I was just gonna let her do dog stuff, have some fun for the first half, and then the second half is work. That's why I'm okay with her being on a short leash right now, because she is tired from what we just did, so she's able to handle the short leash. If I had the long line, and if I didn't do the walk first, I would have put her on the long line, because asking for the short leash walk would have been too difficult, if that makes sense. Come on. Good job, Mama. Let's go. Good girl. But one of the reasons I keep this so short and sweet is because they get bored. Like, if I'm being honest, it gets boring. They're not going anywhere, right? So that's why I don't do it for hours on end. Instead, I do multiple little rounds throughout the day. Or even if you don't find a bench, and if you're doing leash work out here, you could end with her just chilling in the driveway with you for a few minutes. So basically, we're working, we're doing exciting things, and then we give them the chance to fully come down and settle after the fact. Let's go. Good job, Ellie. That's a good girl. Yeah. I don't have any treats. Good girl. Come here. So also notice how when I went to, if I'm petting a dog, I want them to be engaged with me like this. The second she turns away, well, right now she just wants her little butt pet. But if she starts to like get fixated on something over there or whatever, I stop petting, okay? I want to be petting a dog that is like into me versus a dog that's like staring at another dog and I'm petting them, right? I wouldn't do that. I'm only really petting them if they're engaged with me like she is right now. You good girl? Come on. Yeah. Good job. So see how she's walking? She's doing so much better, and this is when I would consider giving her a break, because the leash looks like a J or a U versus an I, the letter I. So once the leash starts getting so much looser and they're moving with me, they're walking with me, that's when I'm like, okay, maybe we'll end it in a few minutes. Let's go. Good girl. I'm gonna go for a few more minutes, but I'm gonna stop recording because I want to get a different angle. But after this, she's gonna go inside and just chill. What's she doing? For a little while. But girlfriend did a good job today. I'm proud of her.